Yo, what is going on, you shifty starmies? Big shout out to TC Evolutions. They make high quality damage counters and GX markers. Go check them out at tcevolutions.com. Use code AzulGG for 10% off. Today, we're playing some games with Spiritomb ADP. I messed around with this deck a while ago. I never really made a video on it, but I was figuring, you know, kind of this dead time, I may as well bring out all the meme lower tier decks and show them off to you guys here on the YouTube channel. So yeah, ADP Spiritomb today. The point of the deck is to GX attack with ADP. Maybe we use Ultimate Ray, maybe we don't, and then we go into Spiritomb with the Anguish Cry to take knockouts, favorable trades as Spiritomb. We have 4 Spiritombs, 4 Jirachi. We got 1 Jynx to move the damage around on the Spiritombs. We got 1 Mew, protect our bench from Tag Bolt for the most part, from that Pikarom. Then we got 2 Viridian Forest, 2 Shrine. Viridian Forest to help us find our energy early on, make sure we get to that turn 2 Altered Creation. So being able to go Guzma Hala and get, let's say, a unit energy and then a Viridian Forest. We can then Viridian Forest for the basic metal. Pretty good. Viridian Forest also can help us find our basic darks to make sure we can attack with Spiritomb. So yeah, the Viridian Forests are super nice, making sure we get to that turn 2 Altered Creation and then just keeping us attacking throughout the game. Got 2 Hustle Belt. The rest of the deck is pretty straightforward. There's a tag call engine in the deck, 4 tag calls. We got 2 Guzma Hala, 2 Caitlin Cynthia, 1 Mallow Lana, 3 switch. It is a Jirachi deck, the 2 escape boards for the Jirachis, and that's pretty much all I have to say on the list. Let's go ahead, let's get into some games and use Spiritomb. Okay, we got a fairly good start in this one. We got the Jirachi start, which is great. We got ADP on our bench, so we're gonna be able to GX attack fairly soon here. And then start finding some Spiritombs, start building up that spite is the game plan. Yeah, so we got the tag call, so we can go Guzma and Hala, and we can grab ourselves the gotta get on that Guzma and Hala, and we can get the stadium, and we can get ourselves a special energy, and then we can attach to the ADP, and then Guzma and Hala, get Viridian Forest, and then we can Viridian Forest, get the other energy, and we'll be all good to go in 2 turns here. Should be all good to go here in 2 turns. Opponent is playing Mewtwo Box. It feels like I hit Mewtwo Box a lot on ladder these days. But yeah, playing up against Mewtwo Box. We'll see how good their turn is. There goes a Hearth to get rid of it to Dedenne. They got 2 fires. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I guess our game plan is going to probably be knock out Mewtwo, then knock out Dedenne. Yeah, seems pretty good to me. So yeah, should have a Guzma and Hala in the deck. We do play 2. Hopefully we did not prize both. So we're going to go grab that. Sets up our energy. Get an escape board for our Jirachi. Get off 2 Stellar Wishes this turn if we want, which we probably will. There's a Mew. Mew's probably not going to be super good in this matchup, so we're going to go Tag Call. Unless they play the Naganadel, which they very well could be playing Naganadel, so I guess I kind of want to hold on to that. I'm going to check. There is a Viridian Forest, and yeah, plenty of special energy to go around. So we're going to grab these 2. I'm going to Guzma and Hala away. ADP and maybe the Great Catcher, because I don't think I would need that until way later. At that point, we could maybe just get double customs. Yeah, let's get rid of those 2. Viridian Forest, Escape Board, and just get one of the units to attach to ADP. And I'm going to Stellar Wish. There is a Pokémon. We're definitely going to grab that to go grab ourselves a Spiritomb right away. We can start building that spite, get rid of Jirachi, grab a Tomb, throw down Spiritomb, throw down the Mew to protect against potential Naganadels. I'm not going to attach the escape board yet. Just have it in the hand for next turn. Attach the water. I could put the Viridian Forest down to take away the option of Hearth. But then we're going to have to use it, and I would have to get rid of the Dark to grab the metal. So I could just wait a turn, but that means they get access to Hearth for another turn, which I kind of don't want to do. We can go ahead and get rid of a Dark here. We have another one in the deck, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the metal for next turn. And pass over to our opponent. We'll see what they got. Yeah, so we got the Mew down to protect just in case they do play the Naganadel. You never know if they've got it or not. So in case they do have Naganadel, Spiritomb or Mew is down here protecting our bench, building up that Spiritomb. That is what we want to find. We want to find one of those communications. So we could so we could start building up the spite so we can build up our damage. And then we got the ADP pretty much set up, pretty ready to go. Oof, there is the switch from our opponent. So we will be getting attacked here, and they will be knocking out our Jirachi. Gonna get to that Alter Creation, and then from there we gotta look like one-shot Mewtwo's. I feel like that's where this deck gets like a little bit can get a little bit rough, like, especially against Mewtwo. Mewtwo is pretty tough. We don't have like Keldios to fall back or anything, so Mewtwo can get a little bit tough as far as matchups go. Here comes the Brilliant Flare to knock out our Jirachi. They do maybe have a Great Catcher, so they could Great Catcher this up. I would much prefer they Great Catcher up our ADP. Nope, there's the Brilliant Flare, knock out our Jirachi. Oh yeah, I would love it if they would two-shot our ADP, because now they're probably going to one-shot our ADP, and then we have to draw 4 prizes over 2 turns. I maybe should have just Viridian Force away the Escape Board, anticipation of the Jirachi getting knocked out. But we could go like Knockout Dedenne. No, that wouldn't work. I was going to say Knockout Dedenne, Knockout Jirachi. We gotta knock out one of these big guys, so we have to build up the Spiritomb. Alright, we're going to set up the Mew, put the Escape Board on it. Or we could just shuffle up. No, we're just going to set up Mew, put the Escape Board on it. Maybe we'll top deck a Jirachi though. So yeah, just set up ADP. If we get a Jirachi, we're gonna want the Escape Board on. I'd rather have the Escape Board back in my deck. Do this. Build some Spite. We are a ways away from taking a one-shot with that. We need to get Shrine in play. Do some other stuff as well. There's another Spite builder. That's good. Build some more Spite. I'm gonna Viridian Forest away this. We're not gonna grab anything. Maybe grab something on the next turn. And Altered Creation, so we're hitting for 30 plus 30 damage. So this guy caps out at 160 with the full Anguish Cry build up. We cap out at 160. So then we have so we get to 190 with Hustle Belt. We get to 150. So if we get a Shrine and Jynx and another attach and a Rainbow, will be very close to knock it. We'll actually knock out the Mewtwo, but we need pretty much the full combo to knock out the Mewtwo. So that's what we're gonna go for, is go for that full combo. Our only draw in our hand is the Custom Catcher, which is not great. That's not good having that be our only draw power. So we're hoping that that draws us into a Cynthia, or we just kind of top deck a Cynthia. One of the two would be pretty good. Here goes Macargo, but yeah, there it is. Flare Blitz GX is about to happen. Nothing we can do about it. Our ADP is going to get knocked out, and then we're going to hope we find the damage for Spiritomb. That's it. Yeah, this match is pretty tough, just because they can one-shot our ADP. They can be pretty aggressive sometimes about one-shotting whatever's in our active anyways. So it gets kind of tough. It gets kind of tough. We don't have like time to build up into our ADP, because yeah, if our ADP doesn't get one-shot, then we get one more turn. We can use Ultimate Ray, or we have some more time to do other stuff. Not this time though, not this time. All right, so we can look at knock out this into knock out the Jirachi. That's going to be our game plan. Let's go. Go Spiritomb. How many Great Catcher are there now? Just one. Okay, there's the Shrine, but then we can't clear out our hand with, so we can do this to discard this. Fail. Shrine. Hustle Belt. Custom for 2. 2 Jirachis, and we got a Unit Energy. So I think we actually just lose this one. Didn't quite get there this time. Like I said, Mewtwo is a tough matchup, and yeah, not gonna get there this time. I'm gonna try and get one shot off on the next turn. Let's see. Stellar Wish, do we get anything? We do get a Cynthia. It's a little bit late. Yeah, didn't quite work out in this one. We got close-ish. If we had drawn a little bit better this turn, I don't know. Yeah, not working out this time. Let's go to the next one, see if we can't pull it off. Like I said, Mewtwo's a tough matchup. Let's see if we can't get a little bit easier of a matchup to deal with. Okay, going first in this one. Opening hand, nothing spectacular. Not using a single card out of it. Just going to go with the Cynthia. All right, we got the Tag Call. Get ourselves ADP and a Caitlin and Cynthia, because we prized both of our Guzma Hala, so that's not even an option. So it's just going to be these two. Bench ADP, attached to ADP. Not gonna bench the Absol, because he might actually get discarded off the Caitlin and Cynthia, and then pass over to our opponent. So we're setting up pretty good here for that turn 2 GX attack. We found no Spiritombs turn 1, so that's never ideal. We always want Spiritombs ASAP. We want them as soon as possible. Looks like our opponent is playing Pipstoise. Silvally, there's a Judge. I kind of wish I had benched the Absol now. I probably could have switched into the ADP as well, because I don't think there's any threat of having it in the active. There we go. Got some stuff to play with though. There's an Escape Board as well. Gonna go Tag Call here, grab Mallow Lana and a Caitlin and Cynthia. We're gonna Mallow Lana into the Jirachi. Use a Stellar Wish. Stellar Wish, grab ourselves a Cynthia for next turn, which definitely is quite a bit better than the Caitlin and Cynthia. Attach this, Going to move this damage off to the Jirachi, attach the water, and then GX attack. Our opponent has done absolutely nothing yet, so we're in a good spot no matter what. No Spiritombs once again. Didn't find a single Spiritomb. Do want to find those early so we can start building up their spite with their ability. I mean, sometime is better than never, and we haven't quite gotten to never yet, so there's still possible. Another judge from our opponent, so they're looking to just harass people with their judges. Judge, and then they have the disc reload for them to draw cards. Super rude, super annoying. We're going to have to sit here and deal with it, though. There they go, disc reload. They only do hit for 120, so they actually don't even two-shot a ADP. And it looks like we're going to have to ADP into ADP here, because we don't have anything else, but using Ultimate Ray is pretty good with this deck, so I'm not complaining too much. Bench this, attach Rainbow, bench a second Jirachi, Hustle Belt onto the active just in case, because it could get used there. Draw 3, there's Dedenne change, but I'd rather just bench this and Building Spite, and then we're gonna move a damage from this guy to the Spiritomb, get that guy ready to go. And then Ultimate Ray for 150. We're going to set up our other ADP first. And then we'll set up Spiritomb with like the basic Dark and so on next. Alright, we're doing okay. Got this hit in. Our opponent doesn't have any other attackers seemingly set up. They do play Macargo, which is very interesting. There's a Mallow Lana to heal almost all the damage we just dealt, so that is annoying. But actually, Hustle Belt, we could get the Hustle Belt to take effect. We can move a damage off this Jirachi back up to the ADP after they hit us for 120, and then we'll get the Hustle Belt to take effect, which means we can actually get the one-shot on this Palkia-GX, if that is what they attack with. So that's going to be a super cute play we're going to be able to pull off. The combination of Jynx and Hustle Belt on the ADP. If they do hit us for 120 next turn, we'll have 40 HP left, but apparently our opponent didn't draw a way to move their... They didn't even use Stellar Wish. They could have still retreated their Jirachi. It didn't look like I was going to knock them out the next turn, but I guess that's a dub for us. We didn't get to pull off the play, but it was there. It was relevant. Almost got to do it. Picked up a couple mulligans from our opponent here. I don't actually want to bench a Jirachi because I have Communication in hand, so we're kind of just going to hope we don't get reset stamped or judged. We hope this hand doesn't get reset stamped or judged away. Our opponent did mulligan 3 times here. Yeah, there's a Cynthia. They are playing seemingly playing that Mewtwo Box Malamar deck. So they do play reset stamp for sure. And then their main attacker in this matchup is probably going to be Giratina. They don't know what we're playing. They put a tag team in play, so that's good for us. We're going to be able to abuse the fact that they put the tag team in play. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see where the rest of the game goes. I'm interested to see how it breaks down. There's a Dedenne change on top of everything else. Definitely playing a more aggressive build of the deck. I have not seen Dedenne change in the deck before. Dedenne usually not great with Malamar. Bench space just kind of messes you up a little bit. He doesn't do it all. Definitely not as good for the deck. Alright. Communication away Jirachi. Get ourselves that ADP. Bench the ADP. Attach a metal. I kind of just want to retreat and then Cynthia, or put the escape board here for sure, and then Cynthia. I don't want to really hard retreat, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out. I don't really want the Mew to just get knocked out though. We could just let this get knocked out, or do I want to go for that ultimate ray? Or are we just gonna maybe get knocked out anyways? But he could just go Gengar Mimikyu if I do send this into the active, which is kind of scary. I'm gonna go Tag Call here. I'm gonna get another ADP and a Mallow and Lana. Yeah, it's kind of just scary in general. I'm gonna pass to our opponent. Let's see what they got. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's kind of a scary thought. I'm just gonna get knocked out by the Mew and Mewtwo, like no matter what, because of ooh, they play rainbows as well. All right, so they have everything going on in this build. I have no idea what to expect. That's what happens when people are actually like seemingly playing everything in their box decks. You have no idea what to expect. Like I don't know what the rainbow's gonna get for them. Usually there's metal energy, so they can use Ultra Necrozma. That's usually the alternate energy type to Psychic with the Malamar Mewtwo decks, is it's Psychic Metal. This guy's got Rainbow, so once again we have no idea what to expect. I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to Guzma Hala, get rid of... Jirachi and Dark Energy, I think. I could just keep these 3. The Mallow Lana we might be able to utilize, so I want to keep that. Oh, I could have gotten an Escape Board for the Jirachi, though. Yeah, I didn't really fully think that through. We're going to grab the Escape Board anyways, and then grab ourselves the unit, water unit, and then a Viridian Forest for right now. Water unit, retreat, and Altered Creation. Currently, yeah, if they don't one-shot us, that's the big thing. They don't one-shot us with Poltergeist on the Gengar Mimikyu, but they will one-shot us probably if they go GX attack with Gengar Mimikyu into Poltergeist with Gengar Mimikyu, because we'll probably draw a trainer card over 2 cards. Likely, I would say. Well, maybe it's not that likely. There's a chance we don't, but I would be scared of it. There's a Psychic Recharge from our opponent. Are they finally going to be able to move their active and do something this turn? What would they even do? They can hit us with the Night Watch, I guess. Yeah, Night Watch they could hit us with. It could pretty much just be Night Watch, actually. There's a Communication from our opponent. They put a Mewtwo back in their deck. We'll see what kind of shenanigans they get. The Latios. Okay, so we're not going to be able to damage them with Ultimate Ray on this next turn. Probably. Oh, they're not even benching it. Okay, Lily for 3. Maybe they're not even going to be able to move this Malamar next turn. And our game plan is going to be knock out Malamar, knock out Mewtwo. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Malamar in the active, Mewtwo on the bench. What are they going to do? I don't know. Tag Call. Okay, they can get Mallow and Lana, but they already played Lily, so they can't Mallow and Lana this turn. So it looks like we're going to be able to get this knockout on this Malamar, actually, which is pretty good for us. There is that Gengar Mimikyu I was just talking about, though. They got themselves a Guzma and Hala as well, so they can find a skateboard with that on the next turn. I guess they play the Rainbow because they play Guzma and Hala. That makes sense. Bench this and use Cynthia. Like I was saying, I probably should have done this a little bit differently. Could have ended up with a skateboard on a Jirachi. Kind of want to keep Jirachi in my hand because of what they plan to do on their turn. So we're going to get rid of Caitlin and Cynthia. Get ourselves that water to put on the ADP. Because they might not be able to one-shot us after, what's it called, if we keep our hand low on items. Let's see what we can grab here. Literally no basic energy to grab. So it looks like we price our other basic metal and our other basic water. Okay, that's fine. We get 2 prize cards to work with. They're only going to make us draw 1. They'll make us draw 0 cards, actually. 1 trainer card. Okay. So we got 3 trainer cards in our hand. They could GX attack, but there's kind of no point to GX attack now that our hand is what it is. I kind of like forgot about that our hand was going to get like this, but that's fine. That I wouldn't have changed anything about how I played out my turn. There's a Guzzlord Naganadel. Is that what I saw just be grabbed there? Was that the Guzzlord Naganadel? I think it was. Or was it Naganadel? Maybe it was just Naganadel. I thought I saw Guzzlord Naganadel get grabbed, but it looks like it was actually just a Naganadel. That's fine. Alright, so Naganadel in the discard pile from our opponent. Doubt they're going to try and utilize that this turn. Man, we just haven't been able to find any Spiritombs. This is why I play 4 of them, because they're like hard to find, it feels like a lot of the time with this deck. Communication is really our only way to find them. Until we get like Quick Ball, which would be make this deck a lot better. A lot easier to find Spiritombs. That would be the big thing. We just can't find Spiritombs a lot of the time. So our game plan here is going to be to kill this Mewtwo, knock out this Mewtwo, and that will be the game. That's our last 4 prize cards. If we knock out this Mewtwo, 4 prize cards, and game over. There's an attachment to the active, and what do they have access to for attacks? That's 4 Psychic. They can Venom Shot. I don't know what they would Venom Shot, though, because they could go with a lot of different other plays instead. They could just go Stinger, actually, and then try and blow us up with Ultra Necrozma on the following turn. If I had to guess, I think that's going to be their game plan, is Stinger and then blow us up with Ultra Necrozma. That's pretty good. Yeah, we can't really do anything if they do that. It's going to be the Pale Moon. Okay. I'm fine with this. We have a switch. We'll be okay. I'm going to throw down Jirachi. I'm going to switch into Jirachi. I am going to play Cynthia. We're looking for some Spiritombs. Let's see if we can't find one. There's one. And then there is a Communication. Can we get a Tag Call? Yes, we can. Tag Call. Find ourselves a ADP. And Guzma and Hala, maybe. I have a Caitlin and Cynthia in hand. Yeah, let's make it a Guzma and Hala. Calm away, ADP. Grab our spells, Spiritomb. Start building up that Spite. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down this and this right now, and then pass over to our opponent. We're probably gonna get what's the attack called? Night Watched this turn, which is actually pretty annoying. Oh, it was a Guzzlord. There is a Guzzlord in Ganondorf. I wasn't wrong. Thought I saw a Guzzlord in Ganondorf. Yeah, we're probably gonna get Night Watch this turn, and then we're hoping Caitlin and Cynthia stays in our hand. And if not, I guess we're kind of in a little bit of trouble. We might just end up a Mew for a turn, and then chill. They've already GX attacked, so we don't have to worry about. Oh, there's a Venom Shot. I don't think they see the Mew there. They do not. Oh no. I would not be surprised if our opponent concedes after that. Looks like they're sticking around. Yeah, looks like they did not see the Mew there at all. And yeah, they got fully punished for it. He's right there. He has not moved at all. He's been chilling. Not hiding anything here. Just a Mew hanging out on the bench. Get ourselves a Cynthia. Switch card would be nice. I'm not like... it's not like necessary to find. Let's see if we can find one. We'll go ahead and grab Viridian Forest, which I will throw in play to then bump the swell. Then maybe we can get a Shrine to stick afterwards. We'll throw another Rainbow on another Spiritomb and then pass over to our opponent. Like I said, ideally we can just knock out this Mewtwo and win the game. So we just want to start punching this Mewtwo. So we're getting our Spiritomb set up. For our opponent, this is a little bit fortunate because we didn't really do anything on our turn, so this gives them a chance to kind of be like, okay, even though we did mess up and couldn't negate it else or something, our opponent really did anything, which is me, and we can try and make a comeback from there. Our opponent can try and make a comeback from there. Their hand appears to be still trapped, as they're going to have to go with a punch. Oh, they did get our Cynthia, though. That's pretty good. All right, we're set up our Mew. It does have the escape board, and we're probably just going to punch them with one of these Spiritombs. I don't have a reason not to. We'll go ahead and throw this here so we can use Psi Power if we want to at some point, and then just going to go ahead and Cynthia. Did draw Cynthia. All right, I'm going to go ahead and communication away the ADP. Grab ourselves Jirachi. Check this for how many tag calls. One tag call. Only Mallow and Lana to be grabbed off tag call alongside. Escape Board, do it. Retreat into the Spiritomb with the Hustle Belt. May as well hit him harder. And, oh, we can build Spite still. Can't forget that. Can I build Spite with this guy? I can. Building Spite. And here we go. Anguish Cry. Hitting them for that plus 70 damage or plus 90 damage from what we normally hit for, because we do have the Hustle Belt. And we also have the increased damage from the Ultra Creation. So we're hitting them. They're up to 240 now. If we had one more tick of damage on the Spiritomb, we actually would have knocked them out. Wait, I think we could have got there. I think we could have gone... Oops. I think we could have gone Tag Call... Calm. Instead of benching the Jirachi, we could have got Jynx and then moved the damage up. I didn't realize we were that close. So, big mistake on my end. We could have actually won the game here. I guess opting not to is what I'm doing with this one. Second Dedenne from our opponent, so really heavy into the Dedenne. 2 Dedenne in Malamar. I don't think I have actually ever seen. This is like a first for me. 2 Dedenne in a Malamar deck. Never seen it before. This is actually a first for this. Yeah, so I could have won this turn, but... we can just claim I was BMing my opponent the whole time. Just extended BM here, of course. And we're now going to get the knockout this turn with the Anguish Cry. As we should have gotten it last turn, this is kind of just going to have to do. And we're going to take a dub here over the Malamar in this one. And that's going to do it for this video on the ADP Spiritomb. Shorter in the gameplay. Kind of just wanted to show off the list to you guys. Give you guys a chance to play around with it if you want to. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like. Enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.